Good Sunday morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. For those joining for the first time, this is not a political poll. This is a spiritual poll. Every Sunday, a group of us come together and we dance and sing and create a vibration on this universal web. And when I say that, this time I am in my mind's eye, I saw that we were all dancing on the head of a pin. But that pin reached so many different places. So today I want to look at healing. In the U.S., we have a holiday coming up, Memorial Day. And it's where we honor the men and women and families who have sacrificed for others so that others could live a good life. First responders, the armed forces. Those of you who have been with me for a while know that I'm a peacenik. I am not into armed conflict, yet that is the place that we're in and have been in. And so I honor those who stepped up and served. But let's look at the healing aspect of it. And not of it, just the healing aspects of life as we go through this. And as I flip these cards over, you can use your own interpretation because they will fit more into your own situation, your family situation. And I honor and welcome all the comments. So let's get going with this and let's see what we can get. The first card, Angels and Ancestors. The great teacher. Here I get going. And here I'm talking about there are no pills. There are no quick fixes. And then I get the great teacher who performed miracles. And did you hear that the Pope is looking into canonizing a 15-year-old millennial who is, well, his relics, his body, his tomb, I guess. People go visit his tomb or touch his clothes. They're getting miraculous healings. The Pope has found 2 of them to be miracles. It's like, whoa, all right, so maybe there is miraculous healing. But it seems like in my research of this great teacher that the miraculous healing was the presence, him being in community with those that are outcast. That was a miracle. The other thing I look at in this card is the letting go of the dove. Letting go of the illness, the pain. Sometimes it becomes our identity after a while. And then it becomes really, really hard to let go of. But if you make it a dove and you put that into a dove and say, fly, go. Now, let's hope it's not a homing pigeon and it comes back at you. But if it does come back at you, you're probably a different person and you probably can fix it and heal. Not fix it. There's no fixing, but you can learn from it and heal from it. See what that's about. That letting go. Ignite your passion, the fire guardian. When we talk about healing, we talk about passion. We talk about if we don't have passion on something, well, that I don't want to call it a sickness, but it could bring on illnesses. Not being passionate about something. What lights us up? What are we passionate about? So often we get jobs that we're not passionate about. And it brings sickness on. So find something that we're passionate about. Let go of something that we think we may need. Let it go and it'll come back. Better? Certainly different. Well, you will be different when it comes back. All right. Moving on, the High Priestess, harnessing mystic powers. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So I look at this card. They're bookmarked. You have the Great Teacher. You have the High Priestess. They both are harnessing this unseen power. And they're both extremely passionate about what they do. There is a healing modality that is unseen, and it's powerful. It's powerful. All right, let's keep going. I get lost sometimes in my own thoughts, in my own passion. All right, let's take a look at the Galactic Heritage deck. This is, see what the Sky Father has to say. Ooh, natural humility. Underneath, the Great Teacher. So the Lyrans, when they were evolving, they had this arrogance about them. And people just, okay, not people, but Lyrans go, man, you're arrogant. Yes, I am the best. I'm the greatest. I'm blah, 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 blah. And, nobody likes that. But and they may have been great, but you just didn't want to be around them. As they evolved, they got this natural humility coming in. Yeah, they were still really good at what they did. They were still really great at what they did. They just didn't show it off so much. Like boast about it. And this natural humility card takes us back to how good we are, how great we are. We need to recognize that. What if we could be just like this Great Teacher? Not in arrogance, but just, yeah, we can do that. And as we evolve, as we get better in our awarenesses and in our letting go of our limiting beliefs, we will find out that we can energy heal as good as the Great Teacher, as good as the High Priestess. Natural humility. Ooh, solar consciousness. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. We are all interconnected. Solar consciousness. Everything in the galaxy is connected. Everything. This is a parallel time stream. It goes side by side. Whatever the past is connected to the present is connected to the future. It's connected through the solar consciousness of sun, illumination, warmth. I think the tarot card with the with the young boy naked riding on a horse, just laughing, having fun. Underneath that, ignite your passion. Standing out in the warm sunshine, feeling it in our solar plexus, knowing that passion in our solar plexus. Oh. The last card in the Galactic Heritage spread, self-sacrifice, the past. I look at this card and I look at the bits and pieces that she's losing. I'm going to give you this, self-sacrifice. You can have this. I'll give you this. It's too much. I'm giving you everything, but nothing's coming back. This self-sacrifice card is saying, make sure you take care of yourself. You can't keep going all the time for others. There's a balance that needs to be made. And that's what they learned. They learned this balance. Time out, time off, recharge. Accept. Oh, that's a big one. Accept. Instead of giving of yourself all the time, allow someone to help and give you some healing. And that allow them to give you some healing. Of course, that has to be, you have to ask for it too. All right, let's move on to the Prism Oracle colors. Oh, we get abundance. We get abundance. And as green is healing for me, and as it falls underneath the Great Teacher, abundance. And when I look at this card and look at abundance, I get that the image that I get is give it away, you get more back. Give it away, you get more back. This self-sacrifice, as you give it away, as you sacrifice yourself, allow yourself to get it back, to recharge. Cleanse. All right, so somebody's dirty out there. They haven't been taking a bath. This to me goes back and forth. That was a joke, by the way. This to me was going back to abundance and giving away things. I think this card is speaking to me directly, so you guys can ignore it. I have so much that I need to let go of, clean up. I'm not using it. Let somebody else use it. Let somebody else have that abundance that I no longer use, that I no longer think has any value to it. Lamborghinis still have value to me, so I'm not giving any of those up. And the next, oh, sweet, sweet, sweetness. The thing that I think of with this sweetness card is how sweet our lives are. The opportunity that we get to experience Mother Earth with all its joys, emotional ups and downs, and our passions, and our the pain that we have, all of that. We forget so often to enjoy the sweetness of what this of our path. We're always too hard on ourselves. I think take a time out and take a lick of that heart lollipop. All right, moving on. This is going to be long. I pull too many cards sometimes. This is the Beyond Lemuria deck. This deck is so rich. Let's see what they have to say. Because they're the dolphin energy, the Lemurians. They came from the land of Mu, Atlantis. The Hopis have connection to them. Super powerful. And we get the Portal Keeper. Oh, and it's a feline, just like the mystical, the High Priestess. This Portal Keeper, it's asking us in our 3D awareness that we can go in our mind's eye in our meditation and we can go talk to the Portal Keeper and have a conversation with the Portal Keeper and say, I'd like to go into the portal. I'd like to go into the healing portal. Now, when I was in Shasta last year, Dr. Gale and I were doing a meditation up on the mountain, and in my mind's eye, I flew into the portal energy of Mount Shasta, into Telos, into a healing crystal bed. It was amazing. It was fascinating. Now, I'm not getting into crystals. I have a lot on my table, but I don't know their healing properties at all. I saw that Dr. Gale and Nancy Jean had a show on crystals, so they just put it up today. So that if you're interested in crystals, Nancy Jean, she knows crystals. And there's many in our community that will share. So just be a lookout for that. The Portal Keeper is asking us to go into our mind's eye, into the portal energy, into the life force energy. As we go, into these different realms, these unseen realms, sometimes we need to put a human awareness on this so that our brains can put it in some kind of order. So if we go ask the Keeper, will you open up the portal for us? And they do. And you go, where do you want to go? Do you want to go past, present? No, I want to go into the life force energy. Ooh. What would that be? I love this. Look at this. They've got dolphins up there. Knowledge, fun, play. It's such a light, energetic card. And then, Mount Shasta. Yeah. The Portal Keeper on Mount Shasta. And look at all the energy grids. Look at all the energy grids on there. Look at all the different ways to get into this portal energy. And this is all in the wrap of healing. All right. The last row from Sacred Earth Oracle. Oh, we have fragments. When I pulled this card, I looked at self-sacrifice. Because as that self-sacrifice, it looks like, is that a female energy? It doesn't, not really. But you could see the fragments leaving. Self-sacrifice, giving too much. This feels like female energy. Fragments. And so when I said that looks like female energy, and I think of fragments, and this is the sacred earth oracle, what fragment of earth is female energy? It's the moon. And the moon is cyclical. And so a lot of the healing that is needed, is asked of, is required, is cyclical. Sometimes we just have to wait. Sometimes there is no miracle that's going to happen, magic pill. Sometimes you just have to wait out that cycle. And stretch. Ow. Stretch. We get some soft tissue damage, and they go to physical therapy, and they make you hurt. And then you go, this isn't helping, this is worse. And yet it does help. And the last card. Dependability. It's always powerful when you have a dependable person that you can always rely on. And in most of these spreads, those who are here for the end, the first card and the last card speak volumes. So this great teacher energy is always there. If we go through the portal, if we access the portal keeper to get to that energy. And this community that we have built is another dependable piece of the puzzle. Hopefully this Sunday with Spirit will be a dependable piece of the puzzle. And I know that there's going to be a time when it's going to end. I don't know when that is, and I hope it's not anytime soon. And then there will be something else to take its place that will be dependable. All right. I want to thank you all for being with me on this Sunday with Spirit. Thank you to all the families, all the people who put their lives in danger, who have lost their lives, so that we can enjoy the life that we have now. It is sweet. Thanks again for watching. Peace and love.